What's going on with Polkadot? Let's take a look at the chart and see if we've got some possible buying opportunities coming soon. What's up, you guys? Carlton Flowers back again, your crypto pro, taking a look at Polkadot. We haven't had an update for a while, but we have enough action on this boring chart that I think we can get a little bit of a clue as to what could possibly be coming up on the price line. All right, let's get rid of my handsome face there as we zoom in to the 4-hour chart, looking at the overall action since the split. So we have our high point way up here at $6.86, and we have been in somewhat of a distribution since then, currently trading at $3.91. So what's up next? Well, let's take a look at some of these base levels that I have drawn in on the chart that have been here for quite some time. Namely, this one that we just broke. This is interesting. I'm going to zoom in here. This is a base that I've really got my eyes on. And about an hour ago, I noticed that we dove below this base. And I thought, uh-oh, if we violate this baseline here, we could be headed south and move down to the next lower support level. But as soon as I said that, the price got snatched right back up to the line. So what we see constantly is that previous resistances become future supports, and then they flip to resistance yet again. Now, here's one thing that I might mention. Let me clear this out and zoom back out. We had some action right along one of these fib circle rings, which is the 3.618 magical fib circle boundary that is based on the price action from the peak that occurred on September the 1st, ending with the low point at September the 23rd. Okay, so we actually could adjust this, but this one has still got so much hot action along the lines that I'm going to leave it here because it'll probably give us some clues on some future pivot points. Notice how price bailed off of the one ring, and then we farted around and stuck to the 1.618, crawling up a little bit along the way, and at $4.54 it jumped off. And then we sailed on down to the 2.618. Is that the 2.618? Yeah, it is. And we crawled right back up that 2.618, bailed off the line. And then what are we doing right now? We seem to have found a sticking point at the 3.618. And we are currently fighting to stay above this base level that I had drawn in here. Now, you see I've got this green box here. This is the point where I'm going to have to jump back in and grab another bag. So whenever I draw this box, this is my little note to myself saying, if it dares to drop down in this range, you have to buy no matter what. I should be buying on every dip and just accumulating over the period of the next year until we hit the midst of the full bull run in the fall of 2021. That's what I believe. I mean, that's not concrete. I know a lot of people are talking about that, but it's just my thought that if we follow the same cycle that we have for the past umpteen years, we should be hitting a really strong bull run in the fall of 2021. So we drop down into this box. I'm going to get another bag. All right, so let's zoom back in a little bit here and kind of look at this lower level. We've got a $3.65 base level where we bounced off twice here, okay? And you know how it goes. You know what my saying is. It's once, twice, three times a lady. The third time, it'll either be a hard bounce or we're going to just bomb straight through. So I'm thinking there's a chance I might be able to get another bag in my green zone right here. That's in the kill zone, okay? So we're going to have to watch and see what happens with this little support right here and whether or not we break it. My thought is that we're probably going to break it. Why? Well, it's because we've got this volume profile where if we don't stay above it, we're going to sail down into this slip zone here where there's no volume that's going on. But if we stay above that line, we could gravitate towards this node, this peak volume bar on the volume profile, very popular price point at about $4 and what, 10 cents. And then above that, we've got the current point of control, the POC price of $4.31. So after that, I think it's going to take a while before we get the momentum going again, where we jump up towards these higher nodes that we see up here. But they're there. They're all sitting up there waiting to pull that price back up like the tractor beam on the Star Trek Enterprise. That's how those things work. Okay, so let's see if we can pull all of the price action into the picture, and then we notice that another volume profile cluster pops up, and of course that's the one that occurred during this consolidation of this bull flag before this next measured move up that occurred. And so we've got that nice little cluster sitting waiting for us right here. Okay, so in the range of what, $2.60 up to, whoops, I want to circle there, doggone it, $2.60 up to $3.20, with the peak happening just under $3. Okay, it's possible, maybe not probable, but if we violate this base and we head towards $3.65, if we don't hold strong there, there's a chance that we could head towards this bottom level. I think it all depends on what Bitcoin does. At the moment, Bitcoin has peaked at $12,000. And everyone thinks that that is the jumping off point where Bitcoin is going to go on a parabolic run. I disagree. I think it's too early for that. We're still in October. There's still a chance for the October surprise to come up and bite us in the butt. So just taking a quick look at Bitcoin, here we are at 11,936. We see we've got a red candle here now. Look at that, guys. There's a red doji that usually indicates indecision or a reversal point. So we could correct here. Now, whether it corrects down a little bit and continues to bounce off of this center line, or if we get a big correction all the way down to like the point of control here of 10,725, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't call it. All I can tell you is if we don't hold up here, we're going to snatch back down to at least this volume profile cluster at 11,372-ish. And that could also influence the alts to continue the correcting. Okay, so let's get out of Bitcoin and jump back down to our chart for Polkadot, and maybe zoom out and look at the 1 day. Let's see if the 1 day shows us any clues as to what we don't see on the 4-hour chart. So there's my little kill zone right there. We see all the action up above. So we've got some pretty equal clusters here, sitting around $6 and $5 and about 25 cents. But then we have massive volume that's happening right here around the point of control at $4.32. So we could be staying here for just a little bit. And so it's a little easier to see here the slip zone of what can occur if we don't hold this bottom support level. Now, notice how that coincides right here where that last little bar is on the volume profile. And after that, what do we have? The slip zone, the slip and slide. So if we fall below that, I'm going to bet you that this little cluster down here is going to yank that thing right back down. Now, don't take it from me. I don't know. Like I said, it's least probable that this happens. It's probable that this happens, and it's most probable that we hang on to this support level. So maybe we're at 60% probability of staying here, maybe 30% here and 10% there. And it all depends on the October surprise. But I don't know. I don't care. I hope it does go down, because if it does, I'm just going to buy more. I look at this as buying opportunity after buying opportunity after buying opportunity. Why? Because next year at around this time, we're going to be laughing at how we sat here being indecisive, trying to figure out if we should buy now at $3.91. Because I'm thinking this thing has the potential to be the next Ethereum. We all know that this project is very instrumental in solving a massive problem that is going on with Ethereum right now. And this breaks ground on something new that none of these projects have been able to accomplish before. So, but don't take it from me. In the long term, this is probably a safe bet. I don't think Polkadot is a pump and dump. It's not going anywhere. It's going to be here for the long haul. That's just my opinion, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. That's all I got on Polkadot. Like and subscribe if you have not already, and let me know, what are your thoughts? Do you think we're going to hold this base? Do we pump up? And do you think Bitcoin is going to pull everything up and bounce off of that 12,000 and move up? Or do you think we're going to get our October surprise and have another buying opportunity down here in the serious kill zone? I don't know. We'll just have to see. Like I said in the last video, got another sneak preview coming up of some new NFT art that I am going to showcase, where I'm going to give some gifts away to you, the loyal subs. You guys are awesome. I'm really enjoying the comments. Let's keep this conversation going, and feel free, jump on in to Telegram. If you don't have Telegram, download the app, hit my link, join the group, and then pop in anytime you want to ask me a question on this project or anything else. Post in there. That's what it's there for, so we can get into some good conversation. That's about all I've got for this episode. This is Carlton Flowers, Crypto Pro, and we out.